Hey guys, how's it going? And today I'm going to be talking about this book. Since today is May the 4th, so May the 4th be with you for all the Star Wars fan on this channel. And oh, that's another thing I want to say. The reason why I don't use this, I don't really record my videos on this channel. I have been active, but I have another account that I use mostly now. I will be using this account sometimes, but I'm going to be mostly on my other account for a while. I'm going to be using this account for like non-political stuff, because that's what my other account is. What I make videos is about political stuff and everything. And it's just gonna be like non-political stuff. I may make another channel about music, and this channel is gonna be what I'm doing is gonna be like random stuff, and the one I'm using mostly is gonna be political stuff. So, okay, it's we're done talking about these channels the channels I've been talking about. But today we're gonna be talking about today's May the 4th. We'll be talking about this book. So this is Star Wars: The Book of Sith. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm a Sith fan. I'm not like a stereotypical Sith. If I'd choose, I'm more like a light side Sith. I know it's weird. Don't judge. But this book is basically about like ancient Sith philosophy, and it basically talks about like Sith characters from like the past, and like characters of the new. Not one like from the Legends timeline. Like let's say for Junta Paul. It's like the philosophies of these characters, like King Adas, the very first Sith that united the Sith together. The Sith were originally species, then later on became like a ideology type thing. And Junta Paul was a Sith Lord, like one of the first Sith Lords too. To basically conquer Korriban, like to be like a human and not like a Sith species, And there's Palpatine, which we all know who Palpatine is from the movies and everything. And I think there's some other. I know they mentioned Marco Ragnos, which was a Sith Lord after Tula Court. Yeah, Tula Courts. Man, it gets hard. So, like, there's like stuff like. Oh yeah, I forgot to. But in these like pages, there's like characters like Jedi. They're like all this like why this is good, like why it's terrible, like in quotes, like they have Luke Skywalker, Yoda. I think they have Quinlan Voss. Oh, they also have like the Night Witches, like Asajj Ventress was in. There's like stuff. There's like diaries from like Sith characters. There's like philosophy of the Sith characters, like the Sith like history, like the exile and arrival of like the ancient Sith lords right here. And they show like beasts, like weapons, style. It's basically a mixture of like Sith history, Sith philosophy, like the headquarters, the history, like the species, the people, the exiles, like the religion. Like you see, like this is the warrior, this is like the slave, this is like I don't know how to perfectly describe him, but he's like the priest and he's like the Black Jedi. I like this is one of my favorite pages of all time. I don't know what he was supposed to be. Hold on. Oh yeah, they're engineers. Okay, it's like this page that explains like what these guys do, and there's like weapons in here. Like I would say, like, and they have like gauntlets, amulets. It's a really cool book. There's like engines. There's like temples and other stuff in here. Like there's the King of Deus. He's actually my favorite Sith. All the Sith, he's actually my favorite. There's like creatures, war beasts that they made. Star Wars is very interesting. Oh yeah, this is that asshole from KOTOR. I wonder if they added these guys in And there's like Sith alchemy, which is a force power that creates things. Originally it was actually a light side power. I think the Super Stennis wave talks about it, to be honest. How it was originally like a light side power, but became like a dark side thing. Oh, and like Sith like can resurrect the dead. So like I said, it's about like war beasts, weapons, philosophy, history, the rulers, diaries. Like I said philosophy at diaries. Like what they did, like how they did it, like what's their views and everything, you know? Like this is like about Palpatine, for example. Like absolute power. That's like the last few pages of the book. And then this is like the main witch from the Clone Wars TV show. The 2008 one, of course. And this one's like about the force powers. Oh yeah, I forgot about force powers, like dark side combat, armor. There's like a lot of different type of stuff in here. Like combat, personal combat, lightsaber construction, strike from the shadows, like stealth. Oh yeah, this is like the Busan, Darth Bane. Oh, this is actually what led to 1,000 years to Emperor Palpatine's rise to power. So, fun fact for people who don't know, the rule of two. And there's like vehicles. There's like a lot of stuff. So, we're gonna end it off with that. So, I hope I did my best to explain what this book is about. And I would say if you're a big Legends fan, I would say definitely get this book. Definitely get this book. Especially if you're a Sith fan. For casuals, if you want to learn like more about the Sith, this book is fantastic. Or you can get the Jedi vs. Sith guides. I forgot what they were truly called, but Great Giant 91 covers them in this videos. And if you're like a canon fan, like basically do what the cat, like I said for casual, just get this book and be like, oh, this is what the Sith is all about. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. I don't want to choose favorites, Obviously, I do have a favorite, but I'm not gonna say it here. I don't want to offend anyone. So that's all for today. May the 4th be with you guys, and have a nice night.